So I got an email yesterday, said my baby chicks have shipped. They're on their way. And like usual, I'm not ready for them. I know in one of the previous videos I said I was going to use the smaller Bantam coop and run to brood them baby chicks, but I'm going to go ahead and use this bigger coop behind me. It's better set up for it. It already has a heat lamp set up in there if I need it. The fan is for the bigger chickens during the summer when they sleep in here and it's awful hot. One of the bad things is the chickens are going to lose these 3 nest boxes, because I'll be closing this door right here to keep the baby chicks in. This door is manually operated with this string right here. That's how you keep the baby chicks in and the bigger chickens out. I'm going to go ahead and remove this fan. I definitely don't want it above this heat lamp if I turn the heat lamp on. This could use a good cleaning as well. This coop is not very dirty. It's only got a few chickens that roost in here. If you've seen any of my videos before, you should remember that this the floor of the coop is covered with linoleum. Sweeps out a lot easier that way, and none of the moisture from the chicken droppings soak through to it. Won't soak to the wood below it, I mean. All right, that's not bad. I think it'll do. Up here on top of the Bantam's run, I should have a wooden divider. I think this is it. I'm going to put this in the big coop to actually make it into 2 small sections. So I'm going to use this piece of wood as a divider. for now, I want to keep them chicks over on this side closer to the heat lamp. Later, as they get bigger or they're able to jump over, I'll remove this and they can have access to the whole chicken coop. So I've got a block attached to one side of it to keep it from falling back this direction. And it's laying against the 2x4 on the back, so it won't go that direction. Make any sense? Nothing makes sense around here. So I need to get a small feeder and a drinker cleaned up for those chicks. This is the feeder I'll be using. And here's the little drinker right here that I wouldn't use it. It don't hold enough water. It gets dumped over. Makes life miserable. If you got baby chicks, go ahead and get a little bit bigger drinker for them. They'll appreciate it, and so will you. This outdoor sink comes in handy. But if I was to build another one, I'd hook me a line up to that drain water so it runs away from my feet. Get tired of having wet feet all the time. The other thing I'd do different is I'd hook me up a sprayer right here to spray the larger items. When you know it, now it's starting to rain on me. I've got the chick feeder attached to this piece of wood. In the past, I've used a broody hen to hatch out eggs and raise the chicks. And what would always happen, that hen would get in here, try to start scratching on that food and dump this feeder over. They're being attached. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Handheld sprayer I mentioned a while ago come in handy right now. All right, let's get these taken over to the brooder. I'm gonna lay these right over here for now because I need to get a little bit of pine shavings. Them chicks don't need a whole lot of pine shavings in there. They're not going to be making too big a mess. Before you put your chick drinker in there, you need to set it on top of something. I'll probably do the same thing as everybody else. Got this little 2x4 frame with some hardware cloth on it. Set your drinker on that. The chickens are less likely to scratch any pine shavings into the water. I think I'm going to go ahead and clean up that heat lamp a little bit and try it, see if it'll work. So what I'm just trying to do is get some of this dust off of it. I don't want nothing to get hot and burst into flames. I do have the 3 chains securing it to this roost bar up here, so I know it's not going to fall. All right, let's plug it in, see if it still works. Yep. All right, I think this brooder is about ready for them chicks. It should be here in the next day or 2. So let's take a real quick look at it. Got room for their feeder, their drinker, room for them to get under the heat lamp, and plenty of room in the back. If they get too hot, they can get away from that heat. All they need now is some baby chicks. I really got to figure out how to do chicken math. With these 17 babies I got coming, that's probably going to put me around 65 or 70 chickens. Well, I appreciate y'all watching this afternoon, and I'll catch y'all next time here at Diddle-Do Homestead. Have a good evening, everybody.